What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Thank you to everybody joining us on the stream tonight. Definitely appreciate it. This is a brutal loss, man. This is heartbreaking. It's brutal. It's frustrating. It's annoying. You're kind of angry. So, the game starts off, and going into this game, obviously a lot of fans thought the Jets were going to get blown out, myself included. Like, you don't know what to expect. Then they're down 17-0. The offense looks lost. The defense looks like they weren't even trying. And you're like, here we go. We're going to get thumped on Sunday Night Football, and we're going to see 30,000 more Taylor Swift camera shots. But the team scratches and claws and comes back, and it started with Bryce Huff on defense. But one of the biggest stories of this game has got to be the officiating. I'll go into other stuff, too, and I'm probably going to miss stuff. I'm kind of pissed, to be honest with you. The officiating, man, and the Jets never get calls. And this is a game where if you win this, you're 2-2. You go out to Denver, you're feeling good, like 3-2. Like, it's like it could turn your season around a little bit. And then you walk away with the what ifs. Like, what if Mahomes gets called for, intentional grounding? What if the Conor McGovern call isn't called where they had an eligible man downfield? The play on Sauce where they had the hold on Sauce. These are all pivotal plays that change the game. It changed the outcome of the game. And it drives you crazy, man. And it's just like, you just know, like, you don't want to get the apology letter on Wednesday. Like, oh, my bad, we're sorry. The same letter Jets get the last 2 weeks and all last year. It's like, it's just a bad break, man. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth because you know how important this game is, and they deserve to win this. There were so many missed opportunities, and some opportunities they actually took advantage of that took away big plays that they made, right? So one of the big, we'll go into the offense where Zach Wilson played his best game as a pro. Like I said, they were down 17-0. They scratched, they crawled, they opened up the offense. They let him play. Play action pass, he was thrown around, he looked accurate, he looked comfortable, he was in the flow, hitting open targets. I think he hit like 10 different receivers. That was one of the biggest criticisms of Hackett was like, let this kid play, man. Let him ball. I'd rather lose with him going down swinging than have him look like a robot and scared in the pocket. He looked like a completely different quarterback, and hopefully it's one game, man. Like, hopefully he builds off it. Like, everybody's saying, he's the answer, he's our quarterback. For one night, he shows a lot of good things. He's got to build on it and grow from it. I know he took full ownership of saying he lost the game. The fumble in the fourth quarter was brutal. But he got us to this point, man. So he did a lot of really good things. I hate the way the Jets use their running backs. Dalvin Cook is done, dude. Like, in the fourth quarter, I want my best players in the game at all times. Breece Hall should be in the game. Either running the ball, catching the ball out of the backfield, or whatever. I actually have more faith in Michael Carter than I do Dalvin Cook. It seems like the Jets bring in Carter when they want to in pass protection on third down. Breece has to get more looks. I know the running game wasn't doing a lot, but I want him on the field, dude. In terms of receivers, McCole Hardman's obviously in the doghouse. You had 10 different receivers, and he wasn't one of them. You could have tried using jet sweeps, but, Ruckert had some nice catches. Lazard had a touchdown. Uzama had a touchdown. Uzama had another big play. It was called back from a penalty. But overall, they did enough to win. They just had some bad breaks, man. It's so friggin' frustrating. But you saw Xavier Gibson got involved in the game. Conklin, sometimes with Conklin, you just want to see him put his head down and go forward. He gets a little bit too much finesse. But, the offensive line did some good, did some bad. But Zach had a lot of times, he had a clean pocket. Zach did a good job of using his legs as well, having a feel from the pressures coming in. Defensively, Bryce Huff showed tonight why he should play more. You have a lot of faith on Bryce Huff and Jermaine Johnson on the outside creating pressure. And Jermaine, it's just the fucking officiating, man. Because Jermaine Johnson was getting hold so much because the Jets have so much explosive guys on the outside. Like the one play, Patrick Mahomes had 8 seconds in the pocket. There's no way in living hell with the Jets pass rush that a quarterback can stay in the pocket for 8 seconds and nobody's being held. So Bryce Huff was just, give him a new contract, dude. This guy should be here for a long period of time. I think Quinn Williams had a sack. Jefferson played well. The secondary, they had some holes and they didn't, it just seems like they made some dumb mistakes. But at the end of the day, you have C.J. Mosley had a pick, should have had 2. Ashton Davis had a big interception. Like, they all contributed. They gave up 17 points in the first quarter and pretty much for the rest of the game held them, like 6 points. But they went above and beyond. They made their adjustments and they played really sound football. Jordan Whitehead was just trying to hit anything that moved. DJ Reed had a huge miss on Mahomes at the sideline. He just whiffed. He ran right past him, which was kind of weird. And the Jets in the fourth quarter, you had a 3rd and 22 and a 3rd and 20, and either a penalty or something stupid happened, and they couldn't get off the field. And then that last drive, it's just a lost opportunity, man. Greg Zuerlein had a missed field goal. I know some are going to criticize Saleh. He had, I think a 4th and 1, a 4th and 3, and a 4th and 3, and he didn't go for any of them. And could be a little bit annoying. I know he tried to explain like the 4th and 3, kick the field goal, whereas like, well, if we go for it, we're going to end up kicking a field goal anyway. I don't really like that mindset too much. It's kind of like too conservative, but end up working out for him. Overall, it's a disappointing loss, man. Like Jets showed a lot of really good things here, and it's just you walk away just frustrated as hell. So they got to bounce back. I mean, I guess the biggest story is just Zach, dude. I think now the way he played tonight is going to be encouraging for everybody. One of the biggest things you say is he's got to earn the respect and trust of his teammates. He earned it tonight, man. He did so many really good things on Sunday Night Football against one of the best teams in football, going toe-to-toe with Mahomes. But you're only as good as your next game. So he's got to string together good games. But we're not going to be seeing Trevor Siemian anytime soon or Tim Boyle. This is going to be Zach's team, man, and that's hopefully he can capitalize on it because that'd be a good thing. Other than that, I'm sure I missed things. It's late. I'm so annoyed, man. Like you just want to see him win these games, and I hate when the officials are involved. It seems like the Jets always get screwed on calls, and they got screwed again tonight. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later.